Many of us, we die early because we are not honoring our parents. When we were growing up, the things that we went through, we shouldn't forget the things that our mothers went through with us. And do not let us call them by names, by saying my mother is not a good woman. If my mother could have done this, if my mother could have done that, my life would have been very different. Let me say something. All the things that your parents went through, they went through for your sake. You know, boys and girls these days in our modern world, we do not respect our parents. We do not honor them. You see, what our parents have seen in life, even when they put down a ladder and they put you on it, you can never see it. A photo on your wall, and then you show your friends that you have a mother. Your mother needs you to be there and also to show love and kindness to her. The truth is that if you do not show love and respect and kindness to your mother, the Bible tells you don't even have to go to church, because the Bible says that you are worse than an unbeliever. You respect your pastor, you respect your elders more than your parents. This is not right, my friend. What is right is that first honor your parents in the Lord. Honor your father and your mother, that the days that you have on the earth shall be prolonged. Whenever you want to go to a house and you wanted to marry a man, look at how the man treats the mother. If the man treats the mother very badly, there is no way when you get married to him, you'll be happy. Watch the way he treats the mother and the sisters. For our parents cannot be replaced with any other mother. You may have many mothers, but the woman who gave birth to you is your mother, and she needs to be treated with much respect. But also we have to honor people who adopted us as their children and who have taken care of us till now. Men, we will always be our mother's sons. We will always continue to be the sons of our mothers until we die. That is why when you get married, sometimes our wives call us baby. It doesn't matter how the situation of your mother is today. Do not forget that in her hands, in her mouth is full of blessings. If you treat our mothers right, it will be well with us. So if the life we are living, we are going through difficulties, things are not working on, it is not a matter of prayer and fasting. There are some things it's not about prayer and fasting. There are some things it's about the principles and the doctrines of God. And I say this today, that don't forget something. That when we were small, your first room that you lived in was provided for you by your mother. Your mother's room was your first chamber and hall where you lived. And that was the first place you could eat and you could relax yourself. That was your mother's room. And your mother provided for you shelter in her womb for 9 months. We must not forget that. And the first restaurant that you ate from was your mother's breast. Your mother was the first caterer in your life who provided for you food. And today, if it is well with you, we need to pay them back or help them or provide for them. We must stop calling them names and treating them badly, but we must start providing for them. And the first school we could go to was our mother's kitchen. Our mother was our first head teacher. She was the first headmaster. She was the first cupboard boy in the house. Our mother was the first caterer in our lives, and our mother was the first doctor in our lives. She provided for us. They cared for us. They treated us right. And the wonderful thing about them is that our mothers knows when we are sick without taking us to the hospital. Today, if it is well with you and you have enough money to feed yourself and to feed your children and to feed your wife, do not forget your mother who took care of you. Do not forget your mother who has brought you this far. And I will not forget my mother, and no one else should forget their mother. The first woman who dressed for us, our first fashion designer in the world, was our mothers. I remember that my mother loved to put the trousers just beneath your chest, and she will put the belt so tight. And my mother gives you the best shorts you can ever wear. She looks for the shorts that is for your older brother, and then she patches it and then she put it on you. And I remember that she could put your socks so long to your knees, and then she will make you walk comfortable in them. That we ever had. The first car we ever had in life was your mother's back. And today, if things are good with us, and if today we live a good life and you can afford the trousers and you can afford a shirt, the best person you could take care of is your mother. See, women, if your husband is not taking care of his mother, advise him to do so, because if he ignores his mother, one day he will ignore you. And when you are married to a man, make sure he cares for the mother. And watch it very carefully. In the Bible, people who failed in the Bible failed because of women. Adam failed because of a woman. Samson failed because of a woman. John the Baptist, his head was cut off because of a woman. Let me tell you something. If a woman loves you and pray for you, it will be well with you. So